art for me is a form of nourishment. And I wholeheartedly believe that with the project that is Playfully Yours. End of 2010, Max had approached me about a play he had written called Lovesick. And he had me in mind as the lead female role. And then Brock ran sound and lights for the show. And that wrapped Valentine's weekend of 2011.
Me and Katie had kind of talked about possibly doing some kind of music together.
So we started playing together because we had nothing to do after Lovesick was over.
We had foundations of stuff that me and Max had already practiced and pretty much knew how to play from beginning to end. And then she added in some vocals and synth lines, and we kind of like patchworked together a first album, which was like 6 or 7 songs total.
And so then we played our first show in May of 2011. Brock and I moved into our house in 2013. We fell in love with the natural light and the beautiful backyard.
We have a place that we can have as our practice studio and put a full PA in it and set up all 3 of our stations and still have room to move around.
Our home office is really just a home studio. That's where we do most of our writing and recording.
I think the great thing about the house, why we liked it so much, was because it gave us the space to live and a space for us to have our musical life.
Pretty much we're living the dream.
Katie is the voice of the band. She writes the lyrics and sings, and also helps with crafting the songs from beginning to end.
I've always had an appreciation for classical music, and when I started writing my own music, I took a lot of classical components and tied them into songs that I was writing with Playfully Yours. When I'm on stage, I play a live synthesizer, and I also cue a lot of the lights that you're seeing with our live performance. I think audiences really feed off of your energy and vice versa. So I try to commit everything to muscle memory so I can really have fun with the live show. I'm definitely influenced a lot by my natural surroundings. We are fortunate to have very nice landscaping in our backyard that Brock and I have put a lot of time and energy and money into. So we have a nice natural environment from which to draw inspiration.
Brock is kind of the maestro of Playfully Yours. I think he kind of pours some emotion into the technical aspects.
My role in particular is playing the drum lines, the bass lines, and the rhythm lines that we've created for our songs. My live setup consists of Ableton Push, a MIDI Fighter Twister, and a MIDI Fighter 3D. With Ableton, I can make a song as simple or as complicated as I want to play. So I try to find the happy medium between those two. What's going to be engaging for the audience to watch me do, and what's going to be engaging for me to do.
Max is the texture of Playfully Yours. He has incredible stage persona, and he's very charismatic, both on and off stage.
I bought the Chaos Pad at 17 and then just slowly kind of over the years pieced together more and more equipment. Now I think as the years progress, it just sounds more and more hipstery to be like, yeah, I play Chaos Pads, but that's what I do. In Playfully Yours, I take on much more of a support role. A lot of times what I'm doing is manipulating synth lines or vocal progressions and then adding live effects, which gives me a lot of creativity. Mr. Pointy is my side project, and I get to use a lot of recycled stuff and never really make it anywhere with Playfully Yours. When it all comes down to it, it's really just all about the music. It doesn't matter what project I'm working on, and I want people to have an emotional response.
We knew early on that we wanted visuals to be a really important part of our live show. You can literally watch the music because the lights sync up with the different pieces of our songs. And I think it's a lot more engaging for our audience to literally see colorful visuals on stage. The house and everything, those are all wonderful things, but our creative project is the reason for these things. To share our music with anyone who's willing to listen is truly a gift.